It has been a snowy day here in Chicago for the Star Wars Celebration 2019 Clone Wars panel. We've got snow all over the ground. It's now turning to rain, but this isn't a weather report. This is, of course, the panel recap for Star Wars The Clone Wars. This is a little late coming out. We had some other issues to run into. We got some really cool posters and other swag that we got, which is really awesome as well. Coming out of the Clone Wars panel, though, we had some really great news. Of course, we know that it's been confirmed already that we're getting 12 episodes from the Clone Wars saved, and we are going to be getting a new arc, which we didn't previously know. Confirmed today by Dave Filoni himself, as well as cast and crew, that we're getting the Bad Batch arc, which was previously unfinished and released on StarWars.com. So that some fans have already seen in its unfinished animated form. Another arc that we're going to be getting from the Clone Wars is, of course, the Ahsoka arc. It's going to be one where she's in Star Wars on Coruscant in level 1313, which is, of course, the location of the unreleased Star Wars video game. In that story, she's going to be meeting two sisters who live on the under levels of Coruscant, and they're going to be kind of teaching her a little bit more about what it means to kind of live outside of the Jedi Order and kind of create her new life outside of the Jedi Order. And then, of course, the third arc, which we have known is coming for a long time, is the Siege of Mandalore, which is the proper conclusion to the Clone Wars story. It's going to take place right before and leading up to Order 66. Ahsoka is going to be heavily involved with that, as is Commander Rex, and Darth Maul, of course, as the main villain of that story. Bo-Katan, played by Katie Sackhoff, is also returning for that arc as well. Filoni was able to show us a couple exclusive clips. We saw one clip from the Bad Batch. It looks really great. They're utilizing brand new animation technology for the Clone Wars saved final 7 seasons, so the animation looks fantastic. As far as I know, the Ahsoka clip from the next arc was released online, as well as the trailer from that, so you guys can check that out. I know that was revealed on the live stream, but the Bad Batch arc, or clip, I should say, was not released as far as I can tell. You might be able to still find that online. We know not too many new details. It's exciting to see that we're getting a new arc that we haven't previously seen before in the Clone Wars. So that means like 3 or 4 new episodes that we've never seen anything from before, which is great. Really excited to see that as well. Other than that, we saw a really great trailer of Maul fighting Ahsoka. Filoni talked a little bit about this, saying how he's never really done a grand scale lightsaber fight like we've seen in the movies. This was his opportunity to do so. He understood that while the importance of the Maul and Obi-Wan fight in Star Wars Rebels disappointed some fans, it was the way that he wanted to tell that story, but he also felt that he owed it to the fans to do some sort of grand lightsaber fight for the conclusion of Clone Wars, and that's what we're going to get. As for in the trailer, we of course saw Ahsoka getting her dual lightsabers again, but this time, unlike in Star Wars Rebels, they're blue, so they're her lightsabers from Clone Wars with blue blades. It's going to be interesting to see how she transitions from those blue blades to her white blades. I think this was discussed a little bit in her novel by E.K. Johnston, so you might be able to check that out as well. Other than that, guys, I mean, we saw the Bad Batch. The animation looks fantastic. They had a whole cast reunion on stage. All the cast members showed up. It was really cool to see live. They shared some behind-the-scenes stories as well. It was really great to see everything. Other than that, guys, we've got the Phantom Menace panel tomorrow morning. We're not going to be covering that in video form because there's not really any news as far as I can tell. It's going to be dropping from that panel. It's more of a nostalgic legacy panel for the fans. So this is going to make our last video from Star Wars Celebration. Stay tuned this week. We're going to have the podcast out. We're going to be talking about everything that we found out this weekend from Celebration, from Episode 9 to The Mandalorian to Galaxy's Edge and beyond. So make sure to stay tuned for that. Other than that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching all weekend long. Make sure to subscribe to the MediaByte. Follow us on our website, Twitter, and Instagram. And thank you guys for watching all weekend. We really appreciate it. Have a good one.